I did not publicize this for quite a while, actually, because I didn't want it to, be an issue until I was able to deal with it. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, welcome to the Commonwealth cabin. It's the daytime, so you may end up seeing shadows around here that you typically don't see. But I have to get in here and do a little bit of work early for a couple reasons. One is I have something to do this evening, but two, I've had a lot of sales lately. So I don't know about you, but Q4 didn't exactly get off to the best start for me for a couple reasons, but now I've had a little bit of time where I've been at home. I've been able to get a little momentum with some of my listings, which is really kind of cool, and the sales have started to roll in. So tell me below, before we keep going on this video, how are your sales right now? How have they been the last week? I was a little worried Q4 wasn't going to go too great, but now it seems to be picking up. Let me know if you're experiencing the same things, or if you're still having trouble making sales, or if you've been making sales like crazy the whole time. And we've made some really good sales today. One that I posted a few days ago on Instagram, but we're shipping it out of here today. Really nice profit. I'm really happy about this, especially right before Christmas, so I can pay for all these Christmas gifts that my wife's been buying. I guess I shouldn't complain. I see it come across, I'm like, man, we're spending a lot of money. And then I'm like, well, I guess it could be me doing the shopping, so I better just keep my mouth shut. At any rate, cool sale. And I had to do something that I have not, let's see, I guess I've done it twice now. I had to ban a viewer from buying things off of the eBay store, which is a little crazy, but I'll tell you the story in just a minute. Let's take a look. Speaking of viewers, just a couple of viewer sales today, and this is one of them, going out to Linda. Linda, thank you so much. Corresponded a little bit with you, and I really appreciate the sale. This is an old Bakelite bracelet. I think I got this one at the reseller rally sale. I think that's where I got it. Almost certainly it's where I got it. And this one sold for $40 free shipping. I think I paid $5 for it. And that was an awesome sale. So we just aired the last of the reseller rally videos. There's too much good content not to make a video out of it. So if you haven't seen that one, head over to the Picker channel. Appreciate it, Linda. Thank you so much. $40 free ship. Next sale is one that I made a mistake on. I haven't made this mistake in a while, but unfortunately this one's going to cost me a little money. I bought this one at, I don't know, Decades of Treasure. And it was the one where Bizarro Kevin was in front of me and he found some good stuff. And I just had to find some good stuff right behind him just to one-up him, And I got this one right here for $5. I like buying risks and parting them out, but when I saw Game of Thrones in risk, I thought, you know what, that's going to do pretty darn good. And I messed up. I think I listed it, well, I know, I listed it for $40 free shipping. I meant to list it $40 plus shipping because the contents haven't been used. And it looks like maybe they've been taken out and that's about it. But the box is a little beat up and I messed it up. But it's not going far away, thank goodness. It's going to cost about $9 to ship it is all. So we're still going to make a pretty good profit considering I bought it for $5. Next item came from Carol's Place, the once in a lifetime sale. Sinful Life, right here. Turner always tells me if he saw this one, he'd say that's inappropriate. Except for he can't pronounce it, says inappropriate. Anyway, Sinful Life. I guess I'll show it to you. It's not too bad after all. Sorry about the shadows in here. You probably don't care. Here it is right here. Let me make sure it's not that bad. I can't remember. Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad. It's still a family show after all. What does it say? Spooky, kooky, goofy, and off the wall. Anita Morris is a delight. I assume that's Anita Morris. A Sinful Life. It's just a poster you'd seen in an old video store. And so somebody bought that for, I'm sure, some collection or some basement or something somewhere. So $10 for that one plus shipping on it. And not a bad little sale. I'll take it. Speaking of VHS, this next one, like 50 cents a piece, 3 VHS, sealed VHS now. I should have graded these. I'm sure I can just see the person grading these just laughing. All right, see if I can get it here. There you go. Richard Simmons. And there's 3, what is this, Blue Man Group behind him? Sealed Richard Simmons. You know if I graded these, they'd be worth thousands. Let's see what else we got. No ifs, ands, or buts. What in the world is this thing? That blue, that's weird. At any rate, ab formula. There you go. All sealed VHS. No inside seals, no watermarks though, so you know. 15 into it for $1.50. $15 plus shipping. I put this one out. I don't know if it's out or not yet. I don't know. Well, maybe it is over there on the Commonwealth Auctions channel as a short. I was trying to tease some people. Paul Philly Flipper and American Arbitrage and Dave Incy Picker. 15 bucks free ship. All right, and those Richard Simmons VHS went to Dale. Dale, are you going to get these graded? Just saw these on Instagram, had to have them. All YouTube creators are not created equally either. All VHS is not created equally. Anyway, that's what I posted on the Instagram thing. So Dale, thank you so much, and I hope you don't get those graded. Next one came from the garage sale dream came true, or yard sale dream came true, or something like that, where we found the vintage aluminum Christmas tree. I caught a whole bunch of flack over there on TikTok and a little bit on YouTube for undercutting her. So she had $100 on this aluminum Christmas tree and on the 2 color wheels. The color wheels ended up not working. And I didn't, you know, she was starting to set it up and whatever, and I saw these in here. And I'm gonna have to do some work. I forgot when I put this back in here, I didn't put them in the sleeves. Oof, that's gonna take a while. Anyway, they have little paper sleeves. You see those paper sleeves down there? And so each one of these goes in a paper sleeve. But I got those 2 color wheels home and they didn't work, you know. And so I had offered her $75 because, you know, I didn't know. She said she had a sign that said it was a 4-foot tree. So 4-foot tree doesn't go for near as much as a 6-foot tree. And I want to make sure we had enough profit, especially if the color wheels didn't work. Long story short, it ended up being a 6-foot tree, which was awesome. We're going to make more money off of that for sure. So this sold for $350 plus shipping right here for this aluminum Christmas tree, a 6-footer. And then we got $70 for the 2 color wheels. They were not working, so we could have got far more, but they weren't working. And, you know, it was a lot of work, probably a couple hours of work putting it together and all that testing, all that stuff. But we made really good money. So $350 for that, $70 for the color wheels, plus shipping on both. So what was that, $420, paid $75. You know, after fees and stuff, we're going to be making a little under $300 profit. That's a pretty good wage for 2 hours of work. I just remembered I had this box of boxes over here, and I thought I'd answer a question that I got from a new subscriber the other day. And so these are 5x5x5 boxes. And they asked me what, well, I'll show you in a minute, but let me show you this first. So we're just about out. This was the very end of my 5x5x5s because the girls shipped out all of these ornaments right here in the 5x5x5 boxes. And by the way, these 2 are up for auction right now. We have 1 more to go. I think one's going to St. Jude, one's going maybe to the Humane Society. And the donation's being made directly over there on eBay. 50-50 splits. So, long story short here, 5x5x5 is one of my favorite boxes right here. And I definitely didn't want to run out. So we ordered some more. And I wanted to answer a question from a viewer about where we store them. If you've been around the channel a while, I actually, when I got this shed, I wanted this to be my storage area for the extra boxes that didn't fit in the shipping table. Speaking of the shipping table, a thank you to Kristen from Queen Creek, Arizona. I almost took a job there. It's been quite a while now. I think right when that school opened, I got a phone call from this principal, I think it was. And they offered me the head baseball coaching job and a history teaching position out in Queen Creek at a brand new high school. Like, really interesting. And I almost took it, but turned it down. So thank you, Kristen. We hope you enjoy the shipping table. Don't forget to send us a picture if you ever get it built. We appreciate it. And don't forget over there on CommonwealthPicker.com if you want a copy of the table. All right, now to the question. And here is where we store it now. If you've been watching the channel, you know this. Here is the storage area now. So we just take it. I had a former baseball player of mine, high school student of mine, come in and just cut this out. So we had access to put it up here because this is a pretty long area and our only access point was up here. And obviously, you know, I have stuff up here. So if anything I stored up there, I couldn't get to it. And so I'm like, we got to cut another access point and I can start storing some boxes here. And that's exactly what we've done. So there they go. Bunches and bunches of them. Sold an item that I got in a lot from Whatnot over there from American Arbitrage. And I got 2 things for $9 plus shipping. I got that Harley belt buckle and this Harley patch for $9 plus shipping. So this patch is going to take care of it, and the Harley buckle will be profit. So panhead, $14 free shipping. This next one came from Carol's Place 2. once in a lifetime sale. I still, y'all, have not listed half of that stuff. And this is the Care Bear one. This is awesome. How cool was that one? $37 plus shipping, I think, is what we got for that one. That one's pretty cool. And pretty happy with that sale. It's, you know, the posters are tough sometimes, but I like the folding ones a little better because I put them in the record boxes. They're pretty easy. But, you know, I figured that one would sell fairly quickly, and it did. $37 plus shipping. Had an off eBay sale to a friend of mine. And I normally don't do off eBay sales unless it just happens to work. Most of the time I don't even see the, you know, email that's offering it because there's so many emails. But this one had a little damage. I got it in Arizona for $1. And this one right here, I sold it to a buddy. I probably would have listed it for about 10 plus shipping. But I just told him I'd give it to him, and he refused to take it. So he sent me money for it anyways. Anyway, Tim, thank you so much. You're awesome. And look, I threw in an ornament for you too. I'm sure you want that on your tree. Just got to show you. Can y'all see Turner out there through my filthy window? He's pounding the pile of leaves with a shovel. It's good to be a kid. All right, Turner made a homeschool hustler store sale. I just pulled you in. I saw you pounding that pile of leaves out there. And I'm like, you know what? It's time for a homeschool hustler store sale. And you got your gloves, so you're going to go out and do a little pitch back? Awesome. All right, who sold right there?
PRM 64.
RPM 64.
Oh wait.
Yeah, RPM.
Oh, I thought the PR was a P.
That one sold for $10 plus shipping, buddy. Just enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Got another sale from the Motherload sale. And if I can find it without, well, I think I can, but I can't grab it with one hand. It is a TI-82. So if you're ever looking for calculators out there, TI-82s are not the best, to say the least. But we only paid $1, and this one sold for $9 plus shipping. It came from the Motherload, so there's about a $7 profit on that one. And we spent $720 up to $1,708. So we're approaching $1,000 profit so far, and we still have a long way to go. Had an N-Man go out to Joe, and I'm going to tell you a story right here before I talk about Joe's comment. All right, so I mentioned at the beginning of the video, sometimes I try not to make you wait too long for the topic of the video. Some people get mad, but that I had to block a viewer from buying things. So I did not publicize this for quite a while, actually, because I didn't want it to, you know, be an issue until I was able to deal with it. But I had a particular viewer. They have to be a viewer, I would think, to do this. Although maybe a viewer that doesn't like me, I don't know. At any rate, they were bidding on almost everything that we had on auction and then not paying for it. And as soon as I figured it out after 2 or 3, well, I had my suspicions after the second one, but the third one I figured it out. I blocked that person, and then they came back in many different incarnations and had done it again. And so when it came down to doing our charity auctions, I had to go on and make sure that every account that looked suspicious that was bidding on things that I was going and blocking and blocking and blocking. Because I didn't want that to interrupt any of the charity stuff. You know, if somebody's buying an N-Man, you know, we'll just run another one next week. It's not the end of the world. But to interfere with this stuff, I figured, what the heck. And I did have to go on and do it. I've had to do that a couple times. But I just wanted to take the opportunity to tell you guys that you are amazing. I've watched YouTube shows like this for a long time, and auctions are always trouble when it comes to stuff like this, and it's really never been an issue until right now because you guys are so amazing. Had to do that one other time in the past. Some of you may remember that. If you're at the reseller rally, you definitely may remember that. I have a t-shirt commemorating. Anyway, this one was Joe McClure. I don't know if I'm supposed to say your last name, but Joe McClure. Joe NWC_1. That's the eBay name. And he got the N-Man, but he also won another auction that Brian did, the person who bought the Model A wheel. And a lot of money has been going to charity, and this is an interesting story, so I'm going to read it. He says, I won twice. Along with my family, I've been selling on eBay for almost a year now, and I love it. I found you on YouTube in a search for shipping advice and have been a viewer ever since. I wanted an N-Man so bad that I bid and won on 2 auctions. This one and also the extra large golf club head cover converted N-Man, which sold from me to Mountain Man Treasure. We did a charity thing. He redid it as a charity thing. Brian won it, and then he re-auctioned it off as a charity. And so we've raised all kinds of different things for different folks. I mean, I started it, I suppose, but they did all the hard work and the money. Then he goes on to say some things about me that I can't repeat because my wife would get mad because they're too kind about me. But I'm going to say this. Our 7-year-old son, Charlie, is autistic and has been blessed several times with help from the Autism Spectrum Disorder Foundation. So we'll be donating 100% of the proceeds to them. So now we can all get things moving. So that is awesome. So send me that information on Instagram and we'll push it out for sure. So thank you very, very much, Joe. We do appreciate it. And God bless you and your son. Hey, Turner also got a gift. This is from Gary. Gary has been a great supporter of us for a long, long time. And it looks like he sent you an ornament for your Christmas tree over here. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. All right, we're going to open it and show everybody, okay? All right, let's see what we got. Who's that?
Oh, this is cool.
You like that? Who is that?
What's his name again? The King.
The King, yep, you got it. That's a nice little ornament. You going to put it upstairs on your tree, the one we have in the kitchen, or are you going to put it on this tree? What do you think?
Oh, no. Maybe that tree.
Maybe that one. Awesome. Can you thank Gary?
Thank you, Gary.
One more of the 12 Days of Christmas auctions has ended. And this mug right here, one of a kind creation by Kristen, who has cerebral palsy. And we are donating to cerebral palsy with her amazing mug. And Kristen, I haven't heard back from you, but I want one for me. So put that in the order and then you know where to bill me. So at any rate, that thing is awesome. And this one went to Beth. And she just simply asked if we could donate this. And in addition to this, even more money she's pledging to go to the Cerebral Palsy, is it association? I can't remember. The money's already gone there, which is really kind of you. So thank you so much. We do it right through eBay now. I've had so many people say, well, you're not really donating. So I'm just doing it right through the eBay site and just make it transparent. So there you go. And this one is in remembrance of Alyssa, who battled this for a long time. So thank you so much, Beth. We appreciate it. So backlogged with stuff over there to the P.O. Box. Figured we'd knock a couple out here. Jamie, thank you. Very kind card. You see that little bulletin board back there? We'll put it back there.
Yep.
For sure. So thank you, Jamie. We do appreciate it. And Reagan's going to open another one. Who's this from?
Yep. David.
David. Look at that thing. It is a coffee piggy bank.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
I think there's something in here.
There's something in it? Oh my gosh, are you kidding? So they didn't do buy me a coffee. Yeah, go ahead.
I just don't want to rip it.
It's a $10 bill, y'all.
Wow. That's so cute.
Is that cool or what?
That's
Somebody
amazing.
knows I love coffee. They wanted to do buy me a coffee, but they wanted to do it without being on the internet, I guess. That's really cool. I can put that in later, sweetie. What do you think? You gonna take that out of here? I'll tell you what. Why don't y'all take that? Because I know Mama likes coffee, and you get stuff from the coffee place too, don't you?
Yeah.
So why don't y'all take that and you give it to Mama and say that Daddy said that David gave y'all enough to get a coffee and to get you a drink. Okay.
Okay.
And you should be able to get a couple for that, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get some for you too.
You got it. Oh, isn't that sweet? Thank you, baby.
Bye.
All right, I got Reagan here, and we got some CommonwealthPicker.com store sales, but I got to say something first. Because I forgot the other day to give a thank you to Flippin' Flamingos. They're on YouTube, and they bought something, and I just totally forgot about it. So thank you all very, very much. All right, what do you got?
We got Shane, Michael, Stephanie, Shelly, and Suzanne.
Shane, Michael, Stephanie.
At the bottom.
Got those ornaments. Hey, we're down to, what are we down to? Like 30 of those left, I think, Reagan? Out of 150, so that's awesome. And who are these two up here?
Shelly and Suzanne.
Shelly and, oh boy, there's a lot of S's today.
Yeah, there's 4 S's. Shane, Stephanie, sorry. Shelly and Suzanne.
You got it. All right, thank you, Reagan.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
I'm going to end the show from over here today because the sun is glaring in my eyes right here. So, quick thank you to Julie. Very, very kind message over there on buymeacoffee.com/Commonwealth. Thank you for that. You made my day with that. And from Robin, Robins_Nestful. Is that right? On eBay, Robin_Threads on Poshmark. 5 pieces of the cabin. And yes, we're going to do those pink and blue totes again, hopefully next year. And I actually kept a couple extra. I might just run those as part of our 12 Days of Christmas auctions coming up pretty quick. So thank you for that. We appreciate it very much, and we can't wait to see you next time.